Hi everyone, welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall. Today we are very excited to speak to everybody out there about the new moon solar eclipse that's happening on October 2nd.
Only a week away.
Only a week away at 12:49 Mountain Time.
Yeah, 12:49 Mountain Time, 2:49 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:49 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
Correct.
So, solar eclipses are about beginnings.
And it has to do with the self.
Well, it's a new moon solar eclipse.
New moon.
Yes, and it has to do, with the self. Right?
Because we are the suns of our own personal universes. Yeah. The sun is our planet that kind of gives us life and
sunshine
happiness.
Of my life, yes. And Libra rules partnerships.
Correct.
Right? The planet of Libra, Venus, it's next door in Scorpio.
Got it.
And the detriment to Libra, Mars, is in Cancer.
Correct.
Right now. And during this lunation, on October 2nd, Mars will be squaring to the Sun, the Moon, and Mercury.
The Sun, the Moon, and Mercury.
Yes,
okay.
So Mars will be throwing some shade and causing some problems. And Mars in Cancer causes one to become a little bit passive-aggressive.
A little passive-aggressive.
Yeah, not so helpful when it comes to initiating, starting things, being constructive. Even arguments get a little watery and under the table, but a little bit passive-aggressive.
Yes.
The good news for this lunation is that Venus, Mars, and Saturn are in a water trine. Yeah.
Trines are helpful. They're supportive energy.
Yes. So
water, emotion.
So if we could find that higher octave and balance ourselves and use those energies, those trining energies beneficially.
It's a very fiery year, so try to keep your water, your emotions cool so that they don't boil over.
And I also feel that, at this time of year, or as soon as summer ends, we're already into pumpkin spice season in the northern hemisphere. Yeah. And that's Scorpio stuff. That's Halloween stuff that I feel is bleeding into Libra and Virgo. And I don't like that. Personally, I want that to stay over in Scorpio.
Right.
Well, Libra season is about partnership, but it's about making peace with the season that's ending and passing. And right, Everest, if the September jitters don't get you, then the fall blues will get you. The change of light will do something.
We've been talking about this video, and I settled on the word of acceptance. Acceptance. I know out there that a lot of friends and family have been rocked and rolled with their partnerships, with their marriages, with their legal issues, with their karma. We're moving into another season, and now it's time to accept what we have become, where we are, and to move with that, not to blame people, not to look to the past on what we could have done or should have done, which is the worst word in the world.
But to just eat the sadness and process it.
Or just be super proud of yourself and be like, hey, I can't believe it. I survived. This happened, and now I'm here. And
what a good time to be alive. In spite of all the darkness, in spite of the sadness, in spite of people...
the drama.
Dying on us and leaving us and
the dissolution of marriages, the revolution, the personal revolutions.
The death of siblings and parents. And, and it really does enrich our human experience.
Everybody, it enriches everybody to have these changes and these tragedies. We're not at Scorpio season yet. It's not the drama and the deep well that Scorpio is right now. I mean, we just had the equinox. There's a balancing right here. There's a balancing of the light and the dark.
Yes, and Libra's about appreciation for the harvest, right?
Yes.
Appreciation for the harvest.
About doling it out fairly.
Fairly, yes. And like you said, accepting and letting go.
Which
the last eclipse for Libra was in
October 14th.
2023, October 14th. And then there was the March 2024 lunar eclipse. So if you look back to that time, and if you look back to about a year ago, you might see an echo of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
For this.
Hopefully
Lunation.
things are better off for everybody, and there has been a theme. Everyone's got a theme in their life over this past year, and I sincerely hope that it's working out well for you out there on the internet world, and that you're at peace, and your friendships and your family and your partnerships are all really happy. But it's gonna all work out for the best. Just be patient.
So we're here to talk about what this lunation means for each sign, and as we talk about sign by sign, we will pull a card too.
Yep.
And let's just get right into it.
Okay, we're
for Libra.
okay.
And Libra rising. Oh wait, before we start, like I said, Sun and Moon at 10 degrees. Lilith is also at 10 degrees. We haven't mentioned Lilith in a while. But Nadas being born at this time might feel, they might grow up feeling that they are so good at understanding everyone else and they have no clue who they are themselves.
Right. That, you might have such a deep comprehension of the other's pain and the other's experience.
Yeah. And real empathy for the other, but like a stranger to yourself.
Yeah. So, but just Lilith is this darkness and this this real natural wound that we have to accommodate and appreciate.
Like Chiron.
Like Chiron.
This wound that we bear.
Yeah.
That isn't, I mean, it's a drag, but it's where we get our wealth of knowledge. You know, it's what we understand, teaches us.
The bitter green that helps us digest.
Yes, so Sun and Moon will be conjunct 10 degrees, and then Mercury, our words, our communication, will be squaring to Mars in Cancer. Remember, Mars in Cancer, passive aggression, maybe a little bit frustrated, and frustrated that we can't communicate effectively quite, and we just give an eye roll and get frustrated. And,
Okay,
so Libra and Libra rising.
Libra and Libra rising.
This new moon hits your first house because it's all about the Libra eclipse.
Yes.
So this is you
in the world.
Yes, stepping into a new version of yourself, a new version of your ego. Maybe you've dreamt that you want to reinvent somehow, but up until now you haven't been able to quite find the courage to do that, right?
Yes.
For Libra and Libra rising,
here comes the card. Here comes the card.
We have the death card.
Okay.
So this is the death of what you've been in the past.
Yes.
What you're not going to do anymore, and take some courage and really reinvent yourself.
I know that there is a new horizon happening. This is not a literal death, but this is a metaphoric death, a rebirth, a reincarnation.
Another version of yourself that you've found, that you want to go with now.
And as we've been going through this eclipse, I'm assuming that we're finding out more about ourselves in relationship to other people and our partnerships, and it deepens our resolve and individuation. And the stronger our individuation is, the more we can help other people, and the stronger our relationships can be.
Shed wisely. The cardinal signs will feel this energy more acutely. So Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn.
Okay, Scorpio.
Okay, for Scorpio and Scorpio rising, yes, it's happening in your 12th house.
Hello.
The King of Wands.
An inspirational king. Here we have the King of Wands. He's sitting on his throne. He's got his little salamander, which is that fiery ignition. He's holding the wand, and he is inspirational. Where is he inspirational? He's inspirational in the 12th house, outer world.
And finding that beauty, that's Venus in Scorpio, finding beauty in the passing, right?
Yeah.
In the darkness.
The darkness, the development.
In the spirituality, and this might be a new spiritual practice. It could be Tai Chi, it could be yoga, it could be bilateral stimulation. It could be something new.
This could
for
be
your spirituality.
Occult practices. Now, we are in October for this, so it is October. So this could be, and it's 12th out, so it could be like a real spiritual download, a progression, an inspiration that is off-world, that is not terrestrial. It has to do with the soupy spiritual, cosmos of the mind.
The unspoken truths that are coming to you from alien worlds.
Alien worlds, far away.
For Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, the Three of Wands, and this is their 11th house. This is, and Sag has had a lot of 11th
house action.
Yeah. And this is new networks, new friendships, new ideas about people that you didn't even consider part of your life, but maybe you're like, wait a minute. I have this new energy somewhere.
New knowledge.
Maybe there's some traction to be had. Something to do with that.
Now, if you look here closely, he's standing on a cliff and he's watching his ships come in. So there has this association with waiting for the benefits of your strategy, of your kind of network strategies, new strategies, new growth, distant, far away, faith-based friendships and relationships.
And look at all the colors.
Gold.
All of the different ideas and aspects and people from here and there and everywhere, just consider all as part of your rich experience.
Yes.
For Capricorn rising, this energy will hit your 10th house. Yeah.
Okay.
And no joke.
No, it's no joke at all. I'm not laughing.
And Capricorn, Pluto is backed into Capricorn. So the Pluto backing in for just a few months, maybe bringing in some tremendous pain, some darkness, right?
Exactly. Some darkness. Also, perhaps some miscommunications. These are swords. This has to do with miscommunications, thought, weather, painful thoughts. There has been a lot of growth with our Capricorn friends. And it's not just your job, but it's also how you are publicly in your family, how you are publicly with yourself.
Those relationships are your life's work outside of your paycheck.
Yeah.
And this may mean starting a new job, but without the comfort of someone who's always been there. Yeah. This could be just starting a new in a light that you're uncomfortable in.
Yeah.
Right?
Perhaps in your family, because this is relationships. This isn't work. This is relationships. There's been a death in your family, and you have a promotion in your position of your family. But this really has to do with the work that we do with each other in our relationships. And just keep in mind that this card is a little scary, but it has to do with weather. And all weather passes.
And when you see this card, learn to say, oh, look at how much I'm going to get to grow.
Look at that.
The rewards would be great if I could get through this pain, if I could weather the pain.
Correct.
So that's the 10th house. For Aquarius rising, your 9th house. So the Hanged Man, I like that. It's like kind of taking everything you ever knew about yourself and saying, maybe I don't know. Maybe turn it all upside down. And that's the most fun when you look at
to flip the script.
Experience, to flip the script and to go, wow, I used to really hate that band and now I love that band.
I love
but
that band.
9th house rules
higher
learning and wisdom and philosophy and seeking.
Long distance travel.
Yeah.
It has to do with faith. Now, here we have the Hanged Man. This is not an action card. This has to do with taking a break and a little bit of a sacrifice, putting yourself on the sacrificial tree to be able to see things from a different perspective. And it's
fresh eyes.
Fresh eyes, but we're talking about Libra eclipse here. So this is fresh eyes in relationship to other people and your beliefs in other people's, in the society, karma, legal actions. So wacky Aquarius is, I think we need to kind of look at it as a different way and analyze things differently and kind of just see what it is like to be someone else.
I like that. For Pisces rising, this energy hits your 8th house, and your 8th house is about other people's money.
Other people's money. This is amazing.
It's about other people's money. Saturn and Neptune are both in Pisces, giving you the wherewithal to bring in some structure and new rules and development. And Neptune inspires. And 8th house is about money, but it's also about sex. So this may be about
sex,
new kind of sexuality. You know, some new ideas about getting busy,
pleasure, about pleasure,
right.
Sexual pleasure, and things that happen in the dark. 3 of coins. This is values and growth.
Yeah.
Values are values. This is working together with other people who are equal in their skill set. We have the priest, we have the architect, and we have the patron. These 3 people are working together in equal
unison as one well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
So it's 8th house, sex, death, other people's money, reincarnation, reinvention.
And looking at yourself as like part of someone else's economy, some other group's economy outside of your own family. Think, well, I spend money over here and I'm part of this economy. And think of yourself as wildly connected to everyone and everything.
Yes. Microeconomy, wildly connected to everybody and everything. Okay.
Congratulations, Pisces. So Aries and Aries rising, this hits your 7th house.
Yeah. And Aries has been going through it, you know.
Well, I'm just going to say this is about your partner, about how you show up for your partner, listening to your partner in your partnerships. What did we get?
And, oh my God.
Okay.
And the family.
10 of Pentacles.
The family. Okay, here we have 10 of Pentacles, end of a cycle. This has to do with generational wealth, generational values. We have the whole dang family here. We got grandma and grandpa,
like
the
Thanksgiving,
puppies.
and you're you know, during Thanksgiving, you're listening to everyone else. You're making room. Keep your ears open, Aquarius. I mean, Aries. Sorry.
Hello.
Keep your ears open.
Yes. Now, Aries has also been on this eclipse cycle. Aries, you have a responsibility to the vibrations of your actions.
Your karma.
Your karma. This moon is all about your karma in relationship to others and how it affects other people generationally with our values, for good or for bad.
And with your planet in Cancer, it is perhaps softening you a little bit to put you in the right space to do this.
Correct. And I was mentioning last night, I don't know if it's right or not, but I was saying that maybe there's like an action that happens with your house about like, you know, kind of protecting it. Okay. Aries.
Taurus is your 6th house. What do we have here? I thought that's what we had. Okay, Taurus, you're balancing your money.
Your day to day. Terrestrial, really boring stuff. The really important things to get the day done. Y'all are really good at this stuff.
And with Uranus still in Taurus, you know,
surprises.
And Taurus hasn't had, it hasn't been the easiest time with Uranus in your house, really wildly upsetting you, right? Bringing you, crazy surprises and turns and curveballs. And yes, you're feeling a little worn out about it, but still balancing.
It might be time for some people to make a choice. The 2 of Pentacles has to do with choosing what's working over what's not working, of balancing it out. It might be time to release things. It is an eclipse, so a release of a value as we find the balance in these turbulent waters. Now, if you look at this card, there's a little bit of a theater to this. He seems to be a bit on the stage, and there's a little bit of performance happening. But this has to do with balancing our values with relationship to other people.
Body, mind, and soul.
There.
Yeah.
Gemini.
For Gemini, this is your 5th house, right?
Okay,
and
5th
you have
house.
the 5 of Cups.
That's not a very fun card.
No, but Jupiter has been in Gemini, and you're maybe overthinking, overspinning, over-inspired, maybe learning the hard way. It's not so easy to just kind of let it rip and have fun and to make love and to be joyful and blah. But this eclipse is an opportunity for you to start that. This is a surprise for you. Surprise. You're in the 5th house. Fun, love, joy, childhood.
Fifth house, 5th card, 5 of Cups.
Just think about
Cups are emotion.
Think about the value of sadness and what that means.
Or the lesson of losing a sport and being a good sportsman.
It doesn't mean that you necessarily need to replay the loss over and over and to talk about the sadness that it feels to lose. And how sad is that?
That's so
Isn't
sad.
that so sad? It's
Isn't
like,
that
well,
sad? It might not be sad to other
well,
people, you know?
Well, it may be, but you're lessening the value of your experience by talking about the sadness and bringing everyone else down. So joy. You get to lighten it up. You get to be like the Leo this time, Gemini, for this moon. Fun, love, happiness, laughter.
Good sportsmanship. At the end of the day, when you're coming back from the soccer game and you're 10 years old and you lost the game, you're still going to have the pizza party.
And it's on your terms. And, as we're moving into the future here, Everest,
yes, Michael,
people will become more aware that they can affect their own mood, and they deserve to.
That's right.
To steer themselves.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Gemini,
Cancer.
Yeah, Cancer. Cancer rising 4th house. It is the house that you rule.
Yes. So this is all about home and family.
And Mars is in there. Maybe, upsetting. Maybe uncomfortable.
Maybe a little passive aggressive. What's the card? Hey. Okay. All right. So we can read this 2 ways. Brand new opportunity, a godsend. Here comes the Ace of Pentacles.
A divine gift.
A divine gift of money and value.
That may be fool's gold.
Possibly. There's something new. This is a really amazing new opportunity for you. There is this great little garden here that is a little kind of a secret garden. We all have a secret garden inside of ourselves. And there's a little path that goes in there. And what's behind there is hidden and it's secret. It's private. And this is a new opportunity for a hidden, secret, private, personal.
But this is about
space.
decorating your own shell.
Yeah.
Putting, like you said, an alarm system in.
Yeah.
Doing something to secure your private space.
Secure your private space. Don't sit on your butt and let your house blow apart. Make sure the shingles are doing well and just kind of double check. This is an eclipse after all. Just double check your house, double check your security, kind of do that. Yeah. And there might be something that's coming to you which seems like a great opportunity but falls flat. This can be the card of fool's gold, so be objective.
Yeah, and like with every eclipse, not all the information is going to be there right away. Eclipses obscure the light and the truth, so we have to wait a little bit.
There might be a delay in understanding what it is that's coming your way.
Yeah, that's for everybody.
Yeah.
That's for every eclipse. They have such a wide berth. A month before to 6 months after, that's like the whole year. So don't just sit around on this one day waiting for the news. No. Go about your life. Live
Go about your
happily. But don't be so surprised when
something happens.
Something.
Go about your life, but do listen to our advice.
Okay, Cancer.
Leo,
and Leo rising.
Oh, Leo,
Third
it's your
house.
third house. Leo, third house, which is about communications, about this
It's
kind
about
of stuff.
siblings, little chats, porch talk,
Car maintenance.
neighborhood gossip. Yeah, short trips, perhaps some teaching, right?
Absolutely.
But it's about new information.
Yeah.
What do we have as our card?
Oh, Leo, I love this card for you.
It's a beautiful, expansive energy.
Circles of support, emotional support from friends, but also, see, they're wearing different costumes from different places.
I want all of those costumes.
I know, I want all those costumes too. I'd look great in that red look. So emotional support coming to you through communication. Okay, so it's your third house, 3 of Cups.
Open yourself up to community and do something that may be challenging for you, Leo. Think about good questions to ask other people.
Oh, that's a great one.
Right?
Good questions
Well,
to ask.
instead of things that we want to talk about ourselves, let's ask, like, how long have you owned that house? Really? Was it like that when you moved in? Like, just come up with a list of questions that you could ask other people at the grocery store, or your neighborhood, or whatever. But it's about gabbing, small talk, like that.
Yeah.
For Virgo and Virgo rising, we have second house now. So that's the 7 of Swords. Virgo, my question to you is, are you so in service of other people that you forget how to enjoy your own luxuries, your own values, your own home, your own cooking, your own eating out at a restaurant or going to a movie with a friend and really letting yourself eat the chocolate and drink the wine,
luxury,
and savor the food, and really, really enjoy it and appreciate it.
Are you letting other people's thoughts steal away your joy? Are you letting other people disarm you through poor planning and just outright sloppy work? Is the sloppy work of other people robbing you of joy in regards to the Libra other, eclipse? I was talking last night, we were going through this, and I was just thinking of how amazing it would be to be appreciated for the things that you value, and to be able to lay them on a table to everybody that you love and be like, hey, this is what I appreciate and this is what is important to me. What do you think? And then to have everyone else be like, you know what, that's amazing. I think that what you do is super, super special, and your way of doing things is really amazing. It's not how I do it, but it's how I think that you do it best. And to be appreciated as an individual for your detailed quirkiness is, I think, the ultimate goal of life, just to be at peace like that.
Virgos are rarely ever there or happy. It's sort of like Capricorn, right? There is no there. It's just there's
over there.
Beauty in the struggle,
and the
in
work,
the service,
the detail,
the
dividing things up. Don't let people
take a little vacation and don't be obsessive with time management. Just enjoy. Yeah. Really let yourself enjoy.
Yeah. Don't let people steal your thunder, rob you of your beauty. We've had this incredible experience with this Libra Aries eclipse where we learned a lot about ourselves in regard to other people, to partnerships.
And boundaries. And what works for me might not be great for you. And maybe, it's time to separate and to individuate and to do things, on our own. And this is the last eclipse for Libra for a while. And we've already had a Pisces eclipse because our north and south node are backing up. So we're going into a space where it's going to be about not individuation, but about spirituality.
Right.
And it's really hard to believe that there's going to be a peace after this frenetic time that we're in, because we're leaving a season and we're also going towards the future, and there's an election coming, and it's like, yeah. But it's hard to believe that there will be peace.
Believe us. Believe us. There will be. There will be a brand new energy that's going to be happening. The outer planets are moving. We're going to talk about more of what that is about later on. But this period is ending.
There's no reference for that.
Right. It's very
new.
Very futuristic.
Very Aquarius.
This painful terrestrial episode is coming to an end. We ask everybody out there to just kind of think of this word acceptance in regards to the past year. Regardless of where you are, accept it.
Not tolerance.
Not tolerance.
But I give up. And it is what it is. I accept. And I agreed to come to the school of Earth, where everything's heavy and everything's it's uncomfortable, and it's like we're in Jello, and that's life.
That's the point.
And that's the point, and we accept. So with that, we really thank you for all the comments. I read all of them. I talk to Mike about them. I comment when I can. It's really wonderful, all the love we're getting out there. And if you want a personal reading from us, just reach out to us. We do hour-long readings, and we'd love to do one with you. Dial us up on your computer machine.
Thank you. Bye.